Hello and welcome to Universe Sandbox 2. So I have a suggestion here asking, what if all the planets were like Jupiter? Then what effect would that have on the solar system? That is a very good question. If you mean like the same mass as Jupiter, I've already have a video on this. But what I could do is make everything the same size as Jupiter, but leave its density and mass the same and let the game approximate the new mass based off the radius. So let's go ahead and paste in Jupiter's radius. Let's pause the simulation first. Paste in Jupiter's radius for all these planets, and I'll let it automatically calculate. So Mars immediately became 2.97 masses of Jupiter, so incredibly heavy. Let's do the same for Earth, the densest planet in the solar system. And it became 4.16 masses of Jupiter. Let's go ahead and do this for Venus. 3.95 masses of Jupiter. Mercury, which I do believe is the second densest planet. 4.09. Let's do this for Saturn. Reach 1 mass of Jupiter because it's less dense than Jupiter. Neither did Uranus. How about Neptune? Neptune is more dense than Jupiter, coming in at 1.23 masses of Jupiter once it's the same diameter. Interesting. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and immediately delete the particles that are all around the solar system to increase performance, hopefully. And just leave basically the dwarf objects and the inner solar system. Now, let's hit play. Immediately, I could already see Earth going off course. You can tell by its previous trail over there and its new updated trail. So it's becoming a little bit elliptical. Mars is moving a little bit outward as well. If that's because the sun is now moving a little bit. No, it's definitely being pulled by something, and I think that something might be Mars. Okay, Mars is passing Ceres now, and is becoming highly elliptical. Did I mess something up? Seems pretty much correct from what I could tell. Interesting. So it's not like Neptune's having an effect or anything like that, pulling it outwards. This is purely the interaction of probably all these inner planets right here. That or possibly the effects of Jupiter over here. Oh yeah, it might just be that. Or it's just what Earth is doing to everything else since it's such a massive planet. Earth and Mercury. Look at that, Mars is about to cross paths with Jupiter's orbit. Oh, look at that. Mars just threw Jupiter towards the sun. Oh, and here comes Mars again. Looks like it didn't have as much of an effect on Jupiter that time. Let's see what's happening to Earth. It's just staying incredibly hot, which something this massive would shrink a lot and become even more dense, and we would not be able to survive on this planet. We'd be basically crushed under its own gravity. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and slow down time. Actually, let's just hold time. And let's see what happened to these orbits. So it doesn't look like anything was ejected out of the system as far as I can tell. But some interesting things happened. We got Venus and Mars sitting way out beyond where Jupiter orbited previously. We got Saturn thrown out to where Uranus is, because Saturn's a pretty light object. In fact, it's the lightest object in the solar system right now. Well, in terms of planets anyways. We got Ceres sitting very, very close to the Sun. 470 degrees Celsius. Interesting. Earth is scorched. I saw it go molten for a little while there. It might have resurfaced the planet. No, it looks like we still have our continents, but no, it's incredibly dark. Oddly enough, there is still a little bit of liquid water on it, though. Let's go ahead and zoom out here. Oh, I think I see why I went molten. Mercury is missing. I think Mercury collided with Earth. Interesting. Go ahead and change our lighting to see if we could actually see this. Oh yeah, there's the impact. You can see like a huge divot in the planet right there. It all seems fine, but there's a huge divot in this particular area. Let's go ahead and zoom out. Jupiter is... Let's go ahead and get the motion tab up so you guys can see the semi-major axis. 1.84 astronomical units. It's actually not that far away from the Sun. It is currently sitting at... Where's the semi-major axis at? There it is. Let's go ahead and change this to astronomical units. 3.2, so it's very, very close to the Sun. Making Ceres probably super close to the Sun. I think Vesta... No, Vesta is actually still in the solar system. I would have thought that would have been thrown out by now. Check out Mars. It is sitting at... 0.49. So, not too far off from where it originally was, but it's an incredibly eccentric orbit. Venus has a semi-major axis of 4.65, so pretty far. Getting close to where Jupiter previously orbited. Saturn was thrown off quite a bit. It is sitting at 13.2 astronomical units, and Uranus and Neptune I don't think had much of an effect. Neptune is probably having some crazy effects on the Kuiper Belt and all these little dwarf planets here. Anyways, if you enjoyed the time lapse in the video, please leave it a like, subscribe, and until next time, I'll see you in the next video.